Welcome to the fourth episode in this devlog series on my game Rent a Defense. If you aren't aware, Rent a Defense is a tower defense game with a unique twist on it. You don't own your towers permanently. You have to pay their salary each wave or else they'll leave. And without further ado, let's get into it. I wanted to take a break from working on UI because I was feeling kind of burnt out and I wanted to work on something I actually wanted to make. So I began work on an ice tower. During development I came up with quite a few ideas. First, I thought of an ice pirate, although it was too difficult to draw, so I gave up on that. Then I thought of a snowman, but then I wanted the game to be a little bit more realistic than Frosty the Snowman, so I eventually settled on the Cryogenesis. I like the concept because it's realistic, but with a lot of room for creativity. When I started making it, I first made an inherited constructor for a new shotgun blast type of tower. After a short amount of time, it was shooting projectiles with a shotgun type of spread. I used the bomb projectile as a placeholder and it was pretty fun to watch it demolish everything. Next, I create the freeze status effect and the snowball projectile. Enemies now turn blue and slow down when hit. After a few bugs is essentially done. In the end, what I have is a tower that shoots 7 high spread, low damage snowballs which slow enemies on impact. I thought it would be an interesting spin on the slow tower to have, instead of just a slowing radius or just a single slowing shot, to have a more in-depth tower which relies heavily on proper placement. I enjoyed making this tower because it was a nice refresher from all the boring UI from before. The next thing I want to show off is another thing I've been planning out for a while, the Rainbow Factory. If you follow my Twitter, you would know that I made the sprite for this tower a while ago, but I'm finally able to make it now. I've turned it into the highest income tower, with it supplying a whopping $1,000 per wave, but for an expensive $8,500 price tag. Although it looks cool, it's actually a pretty simplistic tower, so I'll move on to other development. Now we can get on to the smaller improvements to the game. I've updated the tower icons to look, in my opinion, so much better. I always thought they looked a little ugly, but now I think they look much better by just making the brown much richer and adding black outlines. And that's about all I have to say. Like, sub, and follow my Twitter. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.